Hi, my name is Taperi Tadasa. I am in the MDE program at Columbia School of Nursing, and I'm doing my global integration or practicum in Nairobi, Kenya at Kenyatta National Hospital.
Hello, my name is Hindia. I'm a student at the Columbia University School of Nursing. I'm in the MDE program.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I am part of the Columbia University School of Nursing Master's Direct Entry program in New York City.
Sasa. My name is Julia Klein. I'm from Oakland, California, and I am a student at the Columbia University School of Nursing. I am in the MDE program, and I'm going to be in the Doctor of Nursing practice for pediatric primary care starting in the fall.
So the reason I chose from all the global sites to come to Nairobi, it's the first time that Columbia is working with University of Nairobi to offer this experience. The reason I came is I really wanted to be in an urban African city. So all the other sites were in rural areas, and as I'm the child of African immigrants, so I see how like Africa can develop and like the potential it has. So I feel like the best place to see, the trajectory of where the continent and all the countries are going would be to experience my integration in a city. And Nairobi is one of the biggest cities of Africa, so my time here has been amazing, like at work and also living life here has been nice.
I came to Kenya because I am a child of an African immigrant, and Nairobi is a very large metropolis with a very bustling population and a really wonderful national hospital. And I came to get different experiences around how different communities communicate about health, what language they use, and the fact that Nairobi has a very diverse indigenous population here. So that's why I came to Kenya.
I chose to come to Kenya for our global integration because I think it's really important for nurses to see how other cultures practice nursing and be able to bring that back to our home culture and integrate what we can to do that together.
I came to Kenya when I was 13 years old with my family, and I felt like I was starting the beginning of a lifelong relationship with the country and the people. So I really wanted to come back here and have this experience, which was completely different, working at KNH and meeting my counterparts at the School of Nursing and professors. And it's been really a wonderful experience.
My most memorable time at working at KNH was I was rotating in the accidents and emergencies, and a 13-year-old boy came in with severe electrical burns, and I was really able to be there for him. He didn't have that much family accompanying him, so being his support system, telling him that that we're doing the best that we can to make sure that he reaches his full potential, that he becomes healthy again, and just standing at his bedside while because his family had to do all the administrative work. So I feel like that was a memorable time I had. It was very impactful for me.
My most memorable moment so far has been a couple. Some of them was coming to Nairobi and eating at a Mexican restaurant. Did not expect that. But on the hospital side, a very memorable moment was supporting a child who was abandoned on a pediatric general surge floor, and just seeing how all of the mothers had came together to support this child who had been abandoned. They would take charge of the baby's medication schedule, feeding the baby, even bathing the baby, and they didn't know this child, but they knew that the child did not have family to step in for their care, and that was exactly the type of experience I was looking to see, and so I'm really happy that I was able to observe that.
I've really had so many awesome experiences since I've been here, and I've really enjoyed getting to know patients and building rapport with them and their families, and seeing the transition from when they come into the hospital until they unfortunately are discharged. Most memorable would be a young girl who unfortunately didn't have her family with her in the PICU, and was really, really scared of everything that was happening, and I was able to sort of build a relationship with her and help her put her monitors back on that she had taken off because she was nervous, and I gave her some stuff to play with instead to help her have something to do with her hands. So that was one of my most memorable experiences.
Maybe most memorable has been working in the NICU the past couple weeks and just getting to know every single baby, every single mom in the unit, and being assigned to them different days and knowing what was going on with their lives, who was important to them, what their particular cases were, going down to theater when they needed operations, being able to shadow nurses. It's all been really incredible, and I'm really grateful that I came here.
Take home. One thing I'll take home with me is I come from a place that resources run the spectrum. There are some facilities that have a lot of resources, a lot of people power, and there's some resources in places in America where the facilities have very little staff, very little resources. And coming to K&H, there were definitely very similarities like that, just within the different wards and units. But seeing like the way that the staff would come together and figure out very imaginative ways of meeting the patient's needs and meeting the patient's treatment goals was really great to watch and observe and to take part of.
So I think what I'm going to take home from Kenya is just the creativity that the nurses have here is truly admirable, and something that we can bring back with us and encourage nurses in the U.S. to do, whether it's using a glove as a tourniquet when we need to start an IV, or different ways to create your own fluids when you don't have the right fluid mix. Definitely so many things that I'll bring home and can hopefully utilize there as well. Thanks so much for having us, Kenya.
I look forward to taking back to New York the skills that I've learned here in Kenya to the hospitals in New York, and also the mentality of the optimism, the hope, the perseverance, and just the camaraderie that I felt in the hospital. So, yeah. Asante Sana, Columbia Global Centers, Nairobi.
Asante Sana, Kenyatta National Hospital.
Asante Sana, Kenya.